Hey there, everybody. We are here in Girona, Spain, which is a cycling paradise, and it also has some amazing bike shops. So today, we're going to get a tour of one of them, Eat, Sleep, Cycle. So we're here with Mike from Eat, Sleep, Cycle. Can we get a tour of the shop?
Of course, man. Let's do it. Come on in.
This is an amazing space, by the way, just from the outside.
Cool, man. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome. Come on in. I'll show you guys around. So we'll start upstairs. Probably the most busy part of our shop. Up here, when you come upstairs, you're welcomed by your easy pickup, your socks with fingers crossed. But the most important is we have our road bikes upstairs. We work with 10 or 15 brands, bike brands at the moment, but we display kind of our most exciting, newest, latest bikes. And you can come in here and you can kind of see a bit of everything. So we'll take Basso to start with. Basso's our most popular brand, right. The brand that we've worked with since we started Eat Sleep Cycle. Made in Italy, amazing family. We love the Basso family. But you can come in and you can see these bikes. So you have the Diamante SV, the Astra, and the Venta. And it's important to say, maybe you've seen our bike rental location. You can rent all of these bikes.
Oh, really? Awesome.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So you can come in, you're coming to Girona for like a long weekend or a couple of weeks, and you want to ride the most expensive Basso you can buy. You can test this one out.
That's right. You can go to Girona and go totally baller.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and people do. People love riding this type of bike because it's like renting a Ferrari.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, you want to ride a special car for a weekend in Monaco. It's the same thing. Riding a bike like this in Girona is super special. We do the same thing with all of our brands. So same with Ridley. These are a Belgian brand. They make amazing bikes. They're also very, very popular in the city, especially their gravel bikes. You guys have been riding gravel, I think, a little bit, so you've seen how good it is here.
What's a ratio of road to gravel bikes you guys sell? Is it still predominantly road?
Yeah, it's shifting.
Yeah.
It's definitely shifting. We're at the moment we're at 60-40, so 60% road, 40% gravel. But even since last year, that's changed. So last year it was 70-30.
I think.
So yeah, in the last year there's been a huge growth in gravel. It's predicted to continue to grow. There's so many, I mean the gravel riding here is amazing, you've seen it. But there's so many races in the region. We have the Tracker.
Yeah.
This weekend coming up, there's the Scrail, so it's a gravel triathlon.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's a point to point, you race from Palamos on the coast back to Girona. You do a ocean swim, a gravel ride and a trail run.
Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool.
It's a cool one, man. So this is the type of reason why Girona is becoming more and more popular for gravel. As you come around, you have some of our key brands. So you've seen MAP on the way in. We have our own collection of clothing line as well. So we make your collector's tee. Nice. You know, if you're in Girona for a weekend, this is designed by us. We do a road jersey, and then we've also started doing gravel tee as well.
Cool.
So this is like a
tech tee.
Tech tee, exactly, man.
Nice.
So this is something. This represents kind of the dirt of the ride and kind of coming away, and it's just something that we do to provide for our local riders.
Yeah.
But as we still have so many partners, all of our kit brands are super. We cherry pick them.
Yeah.
So Q36.5, a really special brand. These guys make amazing, really innovative product for that person that's more niche, but wants something super high level.
Yeah. Where are these guys based?
These guys are from Italy, but the product is Swiss.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's really, really nice. We have Tactic. This is our local brand. So Tactic is made and produced in Girona. You'll see a lot of this around the city. They make an amazing product. The company is very also forward-thinking.
Yeah.
85% of their product is custom. So they make a huge amount for local teams, local businesses, that type of thing.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed is that the color palettes are really nice and muted. It's not just fluorescent yellow.
No. I think a lot of the fashion comes out of cities like Girona.
Right.
Historically, I mean, we don't even have any. Historically, cycling clothing would be bright yellow, bright red,
right.
Bright orange. Yeah. But now it's much more muted, more fashion forward, more thinking about how do I look on the bike? Because actually, you've probably seen in Girona, this is as important as riding the bike.
It's crazy.
It's how do I look? So that plays into us because obviously we offer the clothing. Another brand you might not have heard of, and hopefully you will hear of more soon, is Tanline. Mm-hmm. So this is a Spanish brand. Jorge is the founder. He's based in Madrid. And he's really focused on sustainability, but a realistic mindset to sustainability. The reason we chose this brand is because it falls in line with our values as well, about being sustainably minded. Even when we do our tours, we recycle, we reuse, everything we do is with that mindset. They make a cool product. This is their marble jersey. Nice. And the price point is also good. This one's under 100 euros, which is also super important for for someone looking to come. They don't want to maybe spend 200 euro on a jersey. And then we have like kind of your essential things like helmets, glasses,
again, like the more like muted color schemes.
Yeah, man, because you can come in and you can do like a tonal outfit.
Right.
If you want something with more visibility, we offer that too. But yeah, definitely this year, well, 2022, 2023, the trend is all about those muted tones. This is something that's just special to point out. We can't walk past this one without showing you. So this is a collaboration with Chilean Zagato. So there's just 100 of this bike in the world. We added this one, well, it's on show for us. It's not for sale, it's a showcase bike. But this is a really special bike, man.
Nice.
Nickel coated. Cool, I'll take you downstairs and I can show you a little bit more of the shop. And then down here we have more bikes, but what we have here is gravel and mountain bike.
Okay.
Yeah. So as I said upstairs, gravel is on the up and up. So we're giving more and more floor space to these type of bikes. And still, all the brands we work with for road, we work with for gravel.
Okay.
So you have Giant, Ridley, Cervelo, Rondo, and even some kind of more niche brands like Viello. Maybe you guys have heard of them, maybe not. They're a UK-based brand. They're super, super interesting. They're all about one-by construction.
Okay.
So lightweight, fast, comfortable bikes. But yeah, gravel is exciting. It's a really exciting space to be in, man.
Gravel riding here, what tire size do most people run? Does it kind of fall within a range? Or?
It depends on the season,
Yeah.
of course, and it depends what type of riding you're doing. You can ride in Girona, you can ride on the flat, you can run a slightly more narrow profile if you're also jumping between road and gravel, but you can run a 32, 36 if you wanted to. If you're doing something more adventurous, up to a 44. But probably the mid-range is at a 38, 40. One thing I will say with tires though, René Hurst.
Yeah, I saw those on there.
Yeah, man. So the René Hurst tire is like gold.
Yeah.
It's such a good product. It's our most popular tire brand. We love working with them. We're all super passionate about the product they make.
Yeah. Did it take a while for people to catch on? Were they like
it's an evolution. People start with something maybe that comes out as stock on their gravel bike and they ride it, and then they're like, how can I improve the performance of my bike without breaking the bank? And an easy win is to upgrade the tires.
Sure.
And yeah, man, if I'm ever talking to someone about tires, I tend to recommend René Hurst because I love them, the guys love them, so yeah, it's an easy win, man.
Well, Jan will be happy to hear that.
Yeah. So probably the heart of the shop is downstairs.
Cool.
So we have a fully working workshop in the ground floor where you can come in, you can check in your bike, full service, all the way from bike wash to full service. If someone's coming in, they do a bike fit, we can make the adjustments on the fly. So we can change the bike here for them. They can ride it same day. This is where we do our new bike builds. So actually, on the stand right now, we've got the new R5 from Cervelo that we're building for a customer in Girona who will pick up tomorrow. But we have an experience-based model.
Yeah.
So as I said upstairs with the bikes, you can rent the bike. If you want to rent some wheels, you rent the wheels. You should be able to try before you buy anything, more or less, in the shop. Even with helmets, if you do a rental on one of our bikes, you get a rental helmet. You can see how it fits. And this is our model. This is how the retail experience is evolving. We're no longer just a bike shop that has things on the shelf and a bright yellow jersey to check out. You should be able to come and test everything. But the space is super dynamic. We are growing. Yeah. We're evolving to a new location before the end of this year. And that will mean we can separate out bikes and clothing. Give you more premium environment for the bike. It's the right time, man.
And you guys are close to a pretty famous bridge that cyclists like to congregate at?
Yeah, the Pontevedra, yeah. So this is like a meet point, an easy meet point. Say I'll meet you at the bridge, and most people know what you're talking about.
Right.
Any day you could get there at 10 a.m. and you'll find someone to ride with. It's that type of place. So it's good to be close to there. Also, our terrace is an attractive place for people to come and meet post-ride. The normal thing we see is someone comes in at 9, quick espresso before they ride. They go out, they come back, beer with the lunch, and then and talk to the mechanics about something that was bugging them during their ride.
Well, talking about experience, let's take a look at the coffee shop.
Yeah, let's do it. Cool. Come on in. We were really fortunate at the end of last year to have the opportunity to take over this space as well. So this was previously owned as a local business, but of course, most of the people coming here were having coffee. So we said, what do you need to run a good bike shop? You need good mechanics and you need good coffee. Right. So we made sure we had both of those, and we've been able to expand. So this is also a hangout spot, a meeting point for cyclists. So Normally you'll come in, you'll have some sort of cycling on the TV, you'll have kind of latest product on the wall.
Yeah.
This is also a brand space that we do takeovers. So for example, last year when we launched Pedal Ed, they took a full wall takeover and it meant we could showcase their collection.
Right.
We do talks in here, so we have a talk next week with the Black Foxes,
Okay, yeah.
a team coming out of the US. They're in town, they're going to be showing their movie here, and we'll do a Q&A with them after the ride. But it just gives us more flexibility. We're really about the experience of cycling, not just bikes and clothing. We want it to be like a holistic experience.
Right.
And this space is just cool, man. It's just cool to have someone we can hang out, have meetings.
So how long has the business been running?
So EC Cycle has been running since 2015,
Okay.
just over 7 years now. So the company started as a bike hire business. Lee and Louise, the founders, moved here in 2015 with a credit card and a dream. They bought seven bikes on the credit card and started hiring them out locally. And then from there, it's just evolved naturally, it's grown. The year following that, we started our first tour. And then, as I said, the company was a tour and bike hire business. No real retail platform, just all about experiences. And then as it grew, we moved into this space in 2019. And then, of course, 2020 came around and the world shifted. So we had to shift gears. So we shifted into a retail model.
Yeah.
We were lucky because we had all of our established partnerships with bike brands.
Yeah.
So it meant we could kind of say, okay, we want to go full retail, and we were able to survive the pandemic by selling bikes.
Yeah.
Of course, that was also matched with the growth of cycling industry, so it was a bit of a match made in heaven, and that allowed us to evolve into where we are now, which is a fully established retail business, a tours business, a cafe business, a bike hire business, everything, everything. So it's been a real adventure, but we're in a really good place right now.
It seems like you guys are seeing explosive growth. Like, what's next? What's in the future for Eat Sleep Cycle?
A lot. There's always some plan bubbling away. The next step will be the growth of Eat Sleep Cycle in Girona. So we'll go into a new location in the city, which is just adjacent to where we are now, to increase our footprint here. But we're also exploring new cities, new locations. Okay. We're doing, a bit of a first look, but we're currently in Malaga. Okay. We'll be launching a Malaga experience very, very soon. The reason for that is in the winter months when the weather is a bit cooler in Girona, most people go south. So in Malaga, the temperature is a bit more mild. Right. We'll have a rental fleet of bikes there. Right now, we have a tour happening right now. Nice. We have one guest in Malaga who's being guided by Louise, the founder. Right. And it's like we're building the plane as we fly it. That's the EC Cycle way. We test and learn, and we make things happen. It's exciting, man. You could have a year-round Eat Sleep Cycle experience. For sure, man. For sure. There's lots of things happening now. We have a tour coming up to Morocco, happening in the end of this month. We've held it for the last 2 years, and it's always super popular. It's a gravel tour out to the Atlas Mountains. How many tours do you guys run a year? A lot. Yeah, a lot, man. I couldn't even put a number on it. It's between 70 and 100 tours a year. Holy smokes. We go to the Dolomites, we go to Slovenia, we go to Morocco. Yeah. We go all over. It's a big part of our business. Thanks again, Mike, for the tour. And if you guys are in Girona, definitely stop by, grab a coffee, rent a bike, bling out, rent the Ferrari for the weekend, right? Might as well. Hope you guys like this video. Be sure to like, share, subscribe for more Girona content. And as always, keep the supple side down.